Hey, how's it going today? Dylan here. Today I'm going to be chatting to you about the Sense8 season finale. Alright, so Sense8 went around for 2 seasons and it got cancelled by Netflix last year, I believe, right at the end of its second season, leaving all of questions unanswered, and the fans were very angry, and Netflix eventually caved and decided to produce a finale episode to kind of tie up all the loose ends and kind of tide over the fans, I guess. So Netflix provided me with an advanced screener copy of the finale, which launches next Friday, I believe. There are some good things and some bad things about this kind of finale. Number one, it's 2.5 hours long, which is pretty good. You think, oh, that's a good amount of time to kind of try and tie up all these loose story parts and get all the characters to kind of feel fulfilled and things like that. So number one, I absolutely love the characters in this series. They're really likable and you relate to a lot of them, and it's a really interesting concept for a series, which is what drew me in the first place. So when season 1 came out, I had no idea what it was about, just saw it was made by the Wachowskis. So I started watching it, got hooked, and then I wanted more straight away. Season 2 came around, same thing again, and then there was disappointment of it being cancelled. So I was very much looking forward to this finale. The first half of this 2.5 hour finale, movie I guess you could say, is really good, and all the characters get really nice screen time, and I thought it was really enjoyable, had some tense moments, some good action, some good choreography, and I really enjoyed it. When you get to the second half, or more specifically probably, I guess you could say this kind of has 4 main acts, this 2.5 hour episode. I guess in terms of the overarching story, the third act in this is the kind of tying up the main plot line. So then there's a fourth act with kind of tying up characters. The main plot line feels like it's incredibly rushed in that third act, and it kind of just ends, like everything jumbles together and they tie up all the loose ends with the BPO and various other characters and stuff. It definitely doesn't feel like that the villains are done that much justice for this. But having said that, this is a cancelled series that got a chance to actually tie up some of the loose ends. So that's way better than other series, for instance, that never get this chance at all. And at least we get something. And there's not a lot more they could do in this kind of time frame. And they obviously decided to kind of focus more on the main characters than the plot, which in a way kind of suits this show, because it's all about the characters, and a lot of the fans will really love this about the finale, I think, at least, in the fact that the characters get time to actually do their best, be how they were enjoyed by all the fans, and kind of have some cool moments. So as I said, the third act wasn't very strong for me. Everything felt really fast. The fourth act, basically kind of is after the main plot line's finished and all of them are together, and all of the loose character arc plot points and things like that get tied up and all neatly in a bow, basically, which is at a wedding of some kind. That's all I'll say. This series is really well filmed and came across into the finale here. Looks good, didn't notice any weird bad spots in there. The soundtrack is oddly really reminiscent of The Matrix, obviously Wachowskis and things like that. I didn't feel that way about the series, season 1 or 2. The finale definitely has a few action sequences in which there are definite parts of The Matrix kind of tunes in there, mixed in with a bit of other orchestral music, and not complaining. That was really cool and really good. I'll keep this video short because it's about just one kind of finale episode, I guess. All in all, really enjoyed it, and pity about the plot, but there's not a lot more you can do when something like this happens in this situation. They did the best with what they had. The characters are what this series has always been about, and they absolutely shine in the finale. Really enjoyed heaps of their moments together and interactions with some of their other friends and things who aren't part of their cluster. Really enjoyed some of that. The humour's pretty good. There's a few things that weren't that funny to me, but for the most part, really top notch. Great writing, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. As a fan, obviously, so I might be a little biased. Thanks again for Netflix for providing me this screener. Sense8 season finale comes out next Friday, which is, I believe, the 8th of June. Definitely check it out if you like the series. Obviously, if you don't know what I'm talking about, then this probably isn't for you. But probably go check out Sense8 Season 1 on Netflix, because it's a really cool series. Probably my favourite thing the Wachowskis have done since The Matrix, and I really thoroughly enjoy it. As always, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe button if you want to see more. Don't forget to hit the bell button to be notified of new uploads when they're uploaded. Follow me on the links below, have a chat to me on Twitter, leave a comment. Always open for conversation. Let me know what you thought of Sense8 season finale when it's out, what you think I should watch. More things are coming in the future, by the way. Some cool deals with my local cinema and a bunch of other things on the way, so keep an eye out. Till next time, take care.